And first at 4, a federal appeals court is now set to decide whether to overturn hate crime charges against 3 white men convicted of killing Ahmaud Arbery. So Arbery went out for a jog in Glenn County in a neighborhood in 2020. A jury convicted Gregory and Travis McMichael along with William Roddy Bryant of chasing down Arbery and then murdering him. A judge sentenced each to life in prison on state charges. Then a federal jury convicted them on federal hate crime charges.
11 Live's Joe Ripley is live in downtown Atlanta for us tonight. So, Joe, today federal judges heard arguments in an attempt to appeal that conviction.
That's right, Faith. I was actually live inside this courtroom here. We're live outside the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, a federal court here where 3 judges inside heard from 3 defense attorneys representing the convicted men in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery, as well as arguments from the prosecution as well. So inside the courtroom, that was happening. Immediately after those arguments, came outside and heard from Arbery's family as well as a number of activists trying to stand for justice. Arbery's family and these activists all rallying outside the courthouse. And they said they were pleased with how today's hearing went. Panel of 3 judges hearing arguments centered around the federal hate crime charges. Both Greg and Travis McMichael alongside William Roddy Bryant were all convicted of a couple of years ago. The men were previously convicted of several state-level murder charges as well, which put them in prison for life. All of these charges stemming from the killing of Arbery in a Glenn County subdivision in South Georgia back in 2020. We caught up with the defense attorney for William Roddy Bryant, who told us how we got to this point of appealing the hate crime charges.
We began a multi-million-dollar expensive trial to the government after these individuals had already been given life sentences. But the government, as it's right, proceeded forward with a federal case. Unfortunately, we were convicted, and it's only natural we want to appeal that conviction.
They seen all the evidence, and they seen through those 3 white men that murdered my son. They seen all the evidence, and they just understand what they done was wrong.
And you heard there from Ahmaud Arbery's father, Marcus. Coming up at 5, I'm going to break down the arguments we heard inside the courtroom today, as well as walk you through the next steps in this case, plus another measure of justice these activists and Arbery's family are seeking. That's all new and next at 5.
Joe,
Faith.
we look forward to your report. Thank you so much.